weak yet for Light. I mean, usually when you lose your main base, the game's over, but you got to realize how extremely fast this rush was, and also how many resources it consumed in terms of cannons. I mean, cannons are incredibly costly early on in the game for any Protoss, obviously, and this has prevented Horang2 from being able to expand. He's right now thinking about getting an expansion, I think. Meanwhile, it looks like Light might just drop his command center down on that low spot there. And looks like, yeah, he's going to probably expand there on the right side. He's just going to ignore taking back his main base. It's not really necessary. Meanwhile, not much is going to be surprising here for Light. Light should know, you know, just about what's inside of the base, which is not too much. As you can see, there was a robotics facility and an observatory, but there's not much too much of a surprise, I guess, is the point. And interesting enough, Horang2 is building a lot of cannons. I think he might be playing it overcautiously. I think he might have overspent on cannons. It's possible. Because just look at this. I mean, he's got 2 cannons inside the main. I guess he needed them to make sure the main died, but he's also built a cannon, I think, before he's built his Nexus even, and I think he just could have had enough to take care of defense without that cannon. But meanwhile, he is going to kill off another machine shop here, and actually going to get in range of the factory. He's also actually he could kill the SCVs that are mining on the right side. I don't know if he knows about it. He should know about it though, since you know, he has to be wondering where that command center went, and if he walks over there, he will spot it. So there's a mine that could be that could have that DT's name on it. Oh, he does, absolutely, he knows about it. So unfortunately for Light, it looks like he has absolutely no defenses, not even any mines here at this new base, and this base is going to get completely wrecked. All the SCVs might go down. Meanwhile, he is going to be able to finish off the units inside the main, I think. However, no, it looks like Tempest has got himself a couple of Dragoons. I don't know, this is going to be very close. It looks like the Dragoons should be able to, nope, it looks like they will go down, in fact. A couple more Vultures getting there on time. So, basically, you know, Light has definitely fallen behind now, I would say. And, oh man, look at this. Light in big trouble. He actually doesn't have any units in his natural. I thought he had more units at this point. I guess his economy was just more hurt than I thought. And of course, certainly, not being able to pick up that new expansion did not help. I don't know where that tank went. I guess it was too busy in the back. Oh, it looks like, though, that tank has, well, that one bunker has managed to force this guy away here, Horang2. Horang2 finally getting a Nexus, wow. So, Horang2's economy is not great, but he definitely has a superior army at this point, even though his economy is almost as weak as Light's. But Light does look like he is far behind right now. And I gotta say, I mean, what a brilliant position of that gateway, now that we see it works. I mean, it's either very retarded or very smart, and I gotta give it to Horang2 here. It turns out to be very smart. In that, you know, it wasn't detected, and it worked out very well. So, right now, we're going to see that basically, what can Light do? I mean, he could take back his main, but I think the command center might even be dead, actually. Oh, man, look at this. DT going to go in and try to pick off the tank. It might actually be able to do it. Oh, it picks off the tank. Man, that's ridiculous. Oh, God. What the hell? Light, are you going to get embarrassed again? And it looks like Light is going to have to get embarrassed again this game. I mean, obviously against Tempest, that was, you know, not a high point of his career. I guess he did gain some fame, but it was of the wrong kind. He helped Tempest become quite famous that game, even though Tempest overall isn't a great player. And it looks like he'll be on the butt end of another very interesting unorthodox play here, which he'll lose to. As you can see right now, oh man, there's still DTs alive inside the main. This is just painful. Oh jeez. That gateway has produced so many units without dying, and more supply depots are going to go down. More mining is going to get stopped. That gateway is still alive. Oh, just incredible here. There's only one tank out for Light, and Light is going to lose all of his supply depots he had back there. So, Light pretty much is out of this game, and now Arbiters are coming out. So, yeah, it's over. I mean, I thought for a second Light had a chance back when he had that new base up. But man, Horang2 has just not let up with the production of that in-base gateway, which has just been absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I gotta think Light really could have taken out that gateway by now, but I guess he just has not been able to. And despite the fact that, you know, Light has managed to finally take back his main, it's pretty much over at this point. He has barely one base, one factory, I think, and maybe one scanner, I think. Yeah, he has maybe one or two, the second scan. He can only have two scanners at most. So that Arbiter, just by its cloaking ability, should be able to end this game very soon. Meanwhile, Horang2 is managing to pick up his new base on the right side. By the way, I'm not sure if it includes this game or not, but Horang2, well, it's got to include this game. Horang2 is 11-7 in lifetime statistics. I don't know whether he managed to get out of this group or not. I do assume he beats Light, though, in this game. I mean, looking like it's going to be pretty much over. So Horang2's record, basically, is not very bad. Maybe he will deserve having a weird name like Horang2. We'll have to see, though. Maybe he's going to get away with it. Get away with it, because people like Stork, for example, who has a retarded name, get away with it because they're good at StarCraft, whereas people like Hyuk don't get away with it. It's just the way of the world. So right now we're gonna see. All right, so it looks like one Vulture is all that Light has, and Light Alive is a pretty cool name, but he is not the most. He is not the most, I don't know what to say. I mean, he's just not the most watchable player, because I would even want to watch a really bad Terran instead of watching him, because he's not bad, he's just not good. Like I might rather commentate like Frozian just because he's so epically bad, and he wears like goofy beanies when it's like 90 degrees. By the way, he doesn't have cancer, for those of you who are saying he has cancer. He does not have cancer, okay? So he's just wearing a beanie because he wants to, because his name's Frozian and he's a loser. Anyway, alright, so we're going to see this tiny little push from Light getting pushed right back. He doesn't even have scan. He has to conserve the scan, and oh, this is going to be just brutal. Nothing is working out for him. Looks like he did get one scan down. No, not really. I don't think now you can see anything. GG. Coming from Light Alive. Now, I am going to spoil the rest of this little mini-series here because it is over a month old. So if you do want to watch the rest of these games, this is only game 2 of that group. But I'm going to take a look at the results. So do leave if you're interested in not knowing the results. But let's take a look at what happened here. Light Alive. Let's take a look at Horang2. This was the final game. I'm on crack. Obviously, Destination is the final game, and that means Horang2's out of the group. It's because Light and Horang2 also played Game 1, just like Lomo and Quanro played Game 1 of their groups too. I got this mixed up with Game 1 of their group, but regardless, this was Game 5, and this means that Horang2 beat Light and moves on. Horang2 also beat Light in the first game on Byzantium 3. But regardless, thank you guys for watching these games. That means this game was actually played on May 14th, as was the other game with Quanro and Lomo. But thank you guys for watching, and keep requesting games. As you can see, it can lead to great and epic things like these two games. Thanks for watching, everyone.